This video is going to be number 8 in the Schrade Saturday Thanksgiving Marathon for 2014, and we've been looking at a wide variety of what Schrade has to offer. And this last video we're going to take a look at more of a normal offering, what we usually do. This is the Schrade SCHF9 full tang fixed blade knife. My name is Brian, and you're watching Survival on Purpose. All right, welcome back to Survival on Purpose. Thanks for joining me again. As I said, this is the 8th and final video in the Schrade Saturday Thanksgiving Video Marathon for 2014. And if you have missed the other videos, I'll put links below. But basically, we've been taking a look at some of the variety of things Schrade has to offer besides normal everyday knives. And so we started with a machete. Went up through some different offerings, and last time we took a look at a multi-tool, and this time we're going to take a look at a very popular knife that Schrade has. It's the SCHF9. It's a fixed blade full tang knife, pretty good sized knife, extremely popular. Like I say, we're going to take a little look at some of the capabilities of this knife. Before we do that, we'll do the obligatory close-ups and details and specs, and let me readjust things and show you that right now. Okay, so this is the Schrade SCHF9 Extreme Survival Full Tang Fixed Blade Knife. An overall length of 12.1 inches, blade length of 6.4 inches, 1095 high carbon steel drop point blade with a slight recurve. Features ring textured TPE handle slabs with a lanyard hole, and this knife weighs right at 1 pound. Also comes with a ballistic belt sheath with a removable storage pouch and lanyard. And the street price on this knife is around 40 bucks. I'm going to show you real quickly the sheath. It's just a ballistic nylon sheath. Has a plastic insert there for the knife blade. Actually has a snap closure, which is good in my opinion. Has a removable, and removes from the back. It's got 2 Velcro straps on the back. But it's a removable accessory pouch, which I've got a ferro rod in it. It does not come with this, but this is Schrade fire steel that comes with one of their machetes. Let's put it in here so I can demo this thing for you. It actually Velcro shuts and has a buckle attachment here. So that's pretty securely attached. Anything you put in here is going to stay. Don't have to worry about that. Man, it's cold out here. My hands are cold. And then on the back, again, it's got this Velcro kind of belt loop attachment, and then it's got a lanyard at the bottom, and this belt loop thing here that goes through. You got another attachment point here, and this thing goes around and snaps at the top, and so you can put it through molly or different webbing straps or whatever. So it's got I guess a multifunctional type sheath, several different ways of attaching it, and it holds the knife very securely in there with the snap attachment. So that's the sheath, pretty nice sheath. Let's take a look at how well this knife does that nice stuff. Got a piece of pine here, which is going to be pretty common to what you're going to find for firewood or whatever. So this knife, by the way, I want to show you this handle. It's a pretty beefy handle. It's got some finger grooves in it. It's a TPE texture. It's got a really nice palm swell here. As you can see that swell. It's a full-size handle. It fits my hand. My hand's kind of medium to small size, and it's kind of big on me actually. But it fills my hand up. If you got big hands, even this is going to be plenty of knife, plenty of handle for you. You don't have to worry about that. It's got a good heft on it. It's got a finger choil here for carbon, which we'll look at in a minute. Let's see how well this thing chops. It's got some pretty good mass on it. Also, if you look at this edge, Schrade, look how the profile of this thing is very even. Schrade's doing a great job on sharpening. I can tell you this thing just feels really sharp. Anyway, let's see how well it chops. It's got pretty good bit of mass, enough of a swell back here to kind of get the 2-finger grip, which I use for chopping a lot, kind of like this. Let's just see. Get my legs out of the way. Kind of do this where I can stay on one side of not have my rear end sticking in the camera, but really good job on that. Okay, so this is real close to too big. Okay, but it's all I could find. I cut this a while back. It's a pretty good sized hunk of steel. We're gonna try it. Maybe this will be a heavy enough baton. We'll see. Let's just see what we got here. maybe not. I don't have a baton worth of flips to hit this thing with. Find something to hit this with, it'd be better, wouldn't it? That's funny, I don't care who you are. Let me find something else. It's a tough piece of pine here. There we go. Finally. Okay, that's going to be an interesting video. Show you now we got something a little bit more manageable here. All right. Okay, well that was pretty interesting. So you can see though, I mean this thing, look at the spine of that thing. It's like a quarter of an inch thick or so. I don't know, it's heavy duty thick, so solid as a rock. And you can see the edges, fine shape, no rolls, no chips, no anything. So let's see how well it carves. We got a little finger choil here, should help some. We're gonna take a piece of this pine here first, and just go ahead and try to see if we can get a little feathering on the pine. Doing a great job on that. This is kind of soft for sure. It's almost kind of wet. It's carving some really nice little thin whisper curls on those. Look at this really hard dead popper that's breaking out on me that wasn't worth a flip as a baton. See how well it does on that. So again, we're kind of got that crumbly wood on the outer side, but it's doing fine on that. So, you know, as far as carving goes, that choil really helps. So far, so good. Doing a great job. Another thing I want to check, just want to see, I always like to check this, is this thing has a square in the spine to strike a fire steel, because to me that's important. A lot of knives don't. Honestly, I'm not too sure about this one. That feels pretty round to me right there. We're going to try it and see. This could be a... No, it's doing it. You can see those things are dancing too. Now this is not fine enough really to start a fire here. It's not what I would normally... I wouldn't think that's fine enough, but... But you can see we're getting plenty of sparks here. So if you got a good tinder, you're gonna be in good shape with that. And I'm starting to see why so many people really like this knife. Okay, so if you've watched many of my videos, you know that I always like to check and make sure a knife is balanced, because in my opinion, that's one of the key factors to how well a knife performs in every other task, is how well it's balanced. And you know, it's not even worth looking at. It's just a little blood. And you can see this knife is really well balanced. I mean, it just kind of hangs right about there. So, you know, there's a lot of different things you can do to check balance. I think pretty much what I just did, I mean, this right here pretty much says it all. It's really not much sense in doing anything else, you know. I mean, if it's balanced, it's balanced, right? You didn't really expect me to stop there, did you? Okay, well that's the Schrade SCHF9 Griffin design full tang fixed blade knife. Very popular knife from Schrade. After this quick review, I can see why. Did a great job on batoning, great job on chopping, great job on carving, great job on a fire steel ferro rod, and it is very well balanced. So, I mean, it's just an all-around winner. This knife's around $40 street price, so heck of a bargain. Super great knife. If you're looking for a really good, solid, all-around knife, this would not be a bad choice from Schrade. I'd like to thank you for joining me on this Schrade Saturday mini video marathon for the Thanksgiving holiday weekend of 2014. Again, we took a look at some of the variety of offerings Schrade has. I'll put links to all those videos below, and I hope it's been helpful to you. I hope it's been interesting to you. I know you got football games to watch, so I'll quit rambling. But also, I said there's going to be 8 of these videos. I'm going to put a little extra bonus video. There'll be another one coming up soon on something brand new. I've actually got a prototype model that Schrade's coming out with in 2015 to show you. So I thought it'd be pretty cool. It's one of a kind of a prototype, but it's something they are going to be coming out with. So I think you'll like to see that. So stick around for the next video. Stay tuned. Just a little bonus. There's supposed to be 8 here, but this will be 8.5, I guess. We'll call it a real quickie. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking that thumbs up button down below. Let Google know you like knife and outdoor videos. Share with your friends, please. It'd be really nice. And if you want to support this channel, you can always check out the Amazon links below. I'd really appreciate it. Once again, my name is Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident, so be prepared. See you next time, and happy Thanksgiving.